Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the J&R podcast. Another edition coming right up with your comments. We are live tonight on this Saturday evening. We got a lot of cool stuff to talk about, and the chat plays a major role in this show. But we'll be right back after the intro. Don't go anywhere. J&R's Talking Guitars podcast is coming right up. J&R's Talking Guitar podcast is here to stay. Let's bring him in. You know him, you love him. The drummer for the J&R duo. Here he is, the Butcher.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up, my friend?
How are you doing? I'm doing good.
How's your week, man, and your weekend going for you so far?
I had a busy week, but I always have a busy week. Let's see, Monday, yard work at my mom's. Tuesday, I took my granddaughters to the movies. Wednesday, I did stuff around here. Thursday, I went and ate lunch with my daughter.
Nice.
Friday, I did some stuff for my mom, and here we are. It's Saturday.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, and I had to get on my roof today because last week we had this big old storm.
Uh-oh.
And a big old, about 4 o'clock in the morning, a humongous limb landed on the house.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and, it woke us up. So finally I got on the roof to check out, well, got any damage? And sure enough, there's punched a hole, I guess the limb, comes straight down and punched a hole in there. So I got some people coming next week to give estimates. So that's always fun, waiting on people to come to your house, right? We'll be there between 8 in the morning and 8 at night.
That's usually how it goes. Yeah. Exactly. I'm like, can you not give me a little bit more better window
you
than
do
that?
Better than that. And I'm one of them people, when I know there's somebody coming, that's what I'm doing for the day. I'm waiting on that person to come. I can't focus on anything else until they come and leave. I know.
Well, hopefully homeowners will take care of this repair.
Yeah, surely.
I'm surely. I mean, it's it's Mother Nature, so I'm sure it'll be covered.
Yeah.
You said that you went to the movies also with your granddaughters. Now, I remember we discussed earlier in the week. Can you just lay that out there? Because I was shocked when you said how much it costs these days. I haven't been to the movies in forever.
Yeah, movies are different now, man. I ordered online. It's simpler. Just go ahead and get it done online. And it's kind of like a concert at this point, man. They'll show you the theater, and you have to pick the seats out that you want.
Wow.
It's like a concert. And it was I put 2 adults and 1 child. It was $50 for 3 tickets. Which, great, the movie, it's $50. We get there, and of course we're going to get popcorn. A large popcorn and 3 large drinks, $50. It's like $49.87. It was $50. I know, man. And, what are you going to do?
Yeah, you're kind of, I remember back, this is so long ago, and I'm sure you've done this too, before we get to the chat. I remember years ago, I would sneak in my own canned drinks in the wintertime. I'd put mine, in the inside pocket of my jacket. I'd put a canned drink on this, and then put a couple of candy bars and
some Junior Mints.
It saved some money, but I have to admit, whenever I would go to see a movie, the popcorn was always good. Get that extra butter and salt, and I was like,
Of course, they got that little station. You can put your own butter on there.
Oh, they do? See, it's been so long. I don't even know that.
Yeah, sure do.
I don't even know that. Wow. Okay, so you've been busy this week.
Busy.
And I've been very busy today. And, man, so this is the last night for me, and then back to the workplace tomorrow. But
back to the grind.
We'll deal with that tomorrow. Tonight we're going to have some fun and talk guitars and everything else that everybody wants to talk about. If you're new here, my name's Joe. That's Ralph. This is J&R Talking Guitars podcast, where we concentrate on the chat for the most part, and the community is really good about bringing up some cool subject matter as well with guitars and stuff, and a lot of things that I didn't know. You can always learn something. So with that being said, let's get started. Let's see. AB Normal is up first. Hey, man, how are you doing?
Hey, AB Normal. How you doing, man?
Thank you for being here, man. Dave Orkin. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
And there's Rod, and a big shout out to Rod. He bought the Satchel Charvel, Ralph, last night.
Oh, I knew you went live, but I did not know that transpired.
Sure.
Cool,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Awesome.
he bought it, man, and which I was very thankful. So he reached out during the live show. I mean, it was during the stream. He goes, "Hey, man, has anybody approached you about that satchel?" I said, "No, not yet." And then he goes, "They have now." And it went ding, come up on my phone, and I was like, "Well, there you go."
You're batting 1,000 on them. Every time you promote a guitar on a live, it seems to sell, doesn't it?
Yeah, thank God, because Reverb gets a cut of that if you go through them, which is good too. You get some more eyes on it, but with great people like Rod, so that was possible.
So you got to pack that up and send it off, don't you?
Yeah, I didn't have a chance today. I had trying to rotate my wife's tires on her car and doing yard work, and then I got caught in a rainstorm outside, and we, next thing you know, it's 5:30 in the evening. I said, "Well, we got to eat dinner." But we'll get it packed up and get it sent to him. Rod is a returning customer, so he's been satisfied. So good. Edwin Crane, good evening, gentlemen. He says,
Hey, Edwin.
"Nice to see you, man." Yeah, we went live last night for about 2.5 hours, and it was fun. And everybody come and hung out for a while, and people even asked, "Hey, where's Ralph at?" I said, "That'll be tomorrow."
It's tomorrow. You're a day early. Yeah.
Yeah, I said, "He'll be here tomorrow." MPL, what's up, everybody? Hey, man.
Hey, MPL.
Nice to see you. Scott from South Carolina is here.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah, man, all the regulars are here. That's so awesome. Thank y'all for showing up. Slim Fire. Hey, Slim. Good evening, Joe and Ralph and the gang. Hope y'all had a good Saturday. Yes, sir.
Oh, Slim. How you doing, man?
Yeah, Slim's always here, man. JB 2026, The Milkman and the Butcher. That's it.
What's
That
going
sounds
on,
like a
JB?
movie title, don't it?
Milkman and the Butcher.
Sounds like a movie title or a TV show or something. On this episode of The Milkman and the Butcher. Something from the 80s or something. Yeah, there was this fat chick that called me. Really? Here, let's go take care of it. Ugh.
This fat chick. Big Deborah.
Story of my life. Scott, hey, man, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Hey, Scott.
Brother Ted from the left coast, you're officially a part of the Jack Butler Brotherhood. Congratulations. Yes, that is the key point to this. Yeah, the topic. Thank you for tonight's show. Will the Jackson ever arrive? Is it going to happen? Yes, man. I think it was around midnight last night. I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it. So it will. It should be here Friday. So I'll do an unboxing Friday with y'all. We'll do it then and see how it looks and how it plays, and so whenever I see it, y'all are going to see it in the same moment. So that was the only way I could get free shipping. So AB Normal, Juju Bees, yeah.
You remember these candies called Dots? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I
never liked them.
Or the Mike and Ike's. Those are nasty too.
I didn't like that either. Yeah, I didn't like that.
Here we go on the candy thing.
Kevin Newman, hey man, how are you doing? Nice to see you.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah, I always stuck with mainly like chocolate. I didn't care for some of that weird off the wall candy.
Reese's Pieces.
And there's okay.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's all right.
Here's a trivia question for you, Ralph. What movie promoted that candy?
E.T.
That's correct. That's right. Damn. Yeah, I remember seeing that in the movie. I said, "What the hell is that?" I think that's when they first came out, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
they
like, what? Peanut butter M&Ms? What's going on?
Yeah, that was a genius move back then to promote a new candy in a major film.
It's true.
Nobody else really done that back then. Scott from South Carolina, my wife took my granddaughter to see Morgan Wallen at Clemson Stadium. That was last night, right? $200 per ticket. And my wife looked that up because they had that on the news. Yeah. It was in Death Valley in Clemson, right? And my wife looked it up, and she said that if you wanted the floor seats, it was like $1,200.
Wow.
I said, damn.
I mean, I know they was on the news for like the whole week. Every night they'd bring it up, and they were concerns about traffic and parking. I'm like, it's a football stadium. Y'all have games that fill this stadium. What's different now? I don't get it. I don't know.
It just blew my mind how popular. I guess he's a country artist. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
And it blew me away how popular that country brings in so much, a big audience like that still to this day, which is good. I was like, but I still wouldn't pay $1,200 to go see a show. Ain't no way in hell. But somebody did. Mike E says, hey, Joe and Ralph. Hello, man. How are you doing?
Hey, Mike.
Nice to see you, sir. Edwin Crane says, remember dollar theaters in the 80s?
Yes.
Oh, man, yes.
Yes. Go to the dollar movie. See the movies that ain't been in the theater in a couple years. But it was fine. Something to take the kids to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mr. Curtis, he goes, I am present and accounted for.
Roll call.
That's it. We're taking attendance, man. We always do that at the beginning of the show if you're new here because we like to give everybody a shout out and just give everybody a fair shake, man, before we get rolling.
Make sure everybody showed up for work today.
For work. A box of bunnies. Good evening, everyone, he says.
Hey, a box of bunnies. Nice
to see you. Mr. Kerry Crouch is here. Hey, Joe and Ralph and everybody.
Hey, Kerry.
Nice to see you. He says, the milkman and the butcher does sound like something from the 80s. I could see Burt Reynolds and Jerry Reed in it. Wow. Ain't that something? KD, he's a new subscriber. He goes, hello, Joe and Ralph. He was on in the chat from last night's show, and he's from Charlotte, Ralph.
Oh, cool.
He said he enjoys the channel. So thank you for being here, man, and thanks for being a subscriber.
Fantastic.
Yes, absolutely. AB says, congrats, Joe. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, and I even ordered, as I was like, Steve Vai played this character in Crossroads named Jack Butler. That's where that's coming from if people don't know. And the guitar I ordered is what he used in the movie. Almost pretty much spot on accurate. And I had a T-shirt that said, Jack Butler's going to love you, and it had a picture of Steve Vai looking kind of the way he does in that shot in the movie. And I don't know if it's somewhere in there. So I said, I'm going to order another shirt, and it says, I'm in the Jack Butler Club, and it has Steve Vai holding his guitar with his tongue out on part of that movie. And I said, oh, shit, I got to get that. So I bought a T-shirt.
Have you got a guitar? Have you got a strap picked out?
Yeah, I'm just, I think I'm just going to just do a black strap. It'll go with it pretty good. I might get a black and red if I can find one that's decent, Mm-hmm. But
I know you like to match your stuff.
Yeah, I like the straps to kind of match. And Clemson alum, hello, nice to see you.
Hey, Clemson alum.
Shredder, what's going on, Shredder? How you doing?
Shredder. Bueller.
Nice to see you. Bueller? Yeah. Let's see. Searching for Tone. Heyo, nice to see you.
Heyo, that's Ed McMahon, ain't it? Heyo.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah. Shredder says you need to play some Paganini. Oh man, I wish I could play some of that stuff.
Right.
Yeah, that's what Steve I did in that. When Ralph Macchio's character Eugene Martone was playing that part, that was actually Steve I that was playing it. He pre-recorded it and had done it. Mm-hmm. So that was interesting to go to look those things up behind the scenes. Richard Hole is here. Hey, Richard, he goes, the Milkman and the Butcher sounds like a 70s film.
The Milkman I get. The Butcher, I don't know. The Milkman. All right.
Yeah, that's getting kind of weird. Okay. What are you doing here? All right, Jet Boy, what's going on, man? How you doing? Good to see you.
What's going on, Jet Boy?
Good to see you, man. Oh, Lord of mercy, I tell you. So, yeah, we got that ordered last night, so I'm excited about that. I do have another Jackson model before I get this new one. The one I took to Cornerstone is the only Jackson I have left.
Is that the natural wood one? Which one is it?
No, it's white. It has gold hardware on it.
Okay.
And 24 frets. And I took it down to, I had a brand new EMG 81 still in the box. Took it down there last weekend and asked his name is Jackson as well, and asked him if he could just go ahead and install it and get the neck pickup working too. Well, he said it's kind of an issue because one's an active pickup and the other is a passive. And he was telling me, I can do this and this, but it's not going to be like you want it. It's going to be either one way or the other. And I said, well, can you just order another EMG and put in the neck? And that way it'd be the complete set. And he goes, yeah, we can do that. I said, just order an MG 85 for the neck if you don't mind. And he said, yeah, we'll get it straightened up for you and get you a good deal. I said, thanks, man. So that at the time, before late last night, that was the only Jackson I had left. And but another thing that drew me to this Jackson here, number one, Ted Fair sent me a picture of it earlier in the week. He got him one, and that's what got the ball rolling. I said, oh, man, that looks awesome. Number two, I love the color, the candy apple red. It's beautiful. Number three, it's 22 fret, not 24.
I know you like that, yeah.
If you look at most of the Jacksons, most of them are 24 frets, which is fine, but I prefer the 22. And I said, ooh, it's got 22 frets. I said, hell yeah. Yeah, I know that sounds stupid, but like, really, that's the only, it's just a combination of those three things.
It's a preference.
And Ted said it plays really well. So I got it from Sweetwater, and they do the 55-point inspection. And the past couple of guitars I got from them, not an issue at all. And I can only imagine Paul, our salesman Paul with the good hair, when he comes in Monday, he's going to see that. He'll give me a call. Well, thanks for the order, man. So because he gets the credit for it. So that's awesome. But I'm looking forward to that, man. And we got a couple other things in the works that, I got some stuff worked out with Chris DeVito at the guitar shop, but it's a little early to really go into too much detail about that. I'm still waiting on a couple of things to kind of connect, but I'm excited about that. More details to come as that develops. So there's stuff happening, man. We're just waiting for the time and all to get arranged. Alex 2112, hello. He says Crossroads was a great movie. Yes, I agree, sir. That's a wonderful movie. Yeah, I need to watch it again. It's been a while since I've watched that movie. AB Normal says has a kitty named Jackson. Is named after my beloved 96 made in Japan Jackson. Oh, there you go.
Right on.
Nice, man. That's good. That's good. Oh, man. Okay, I'm glad she's doing good, Jip Boy. That's good. That's good. I'm glad. Glad your wife's doing better. Let's see. Raging Kane says, I'm with you on the 22 frets over 24. Okay, so it's not just me. Okay. I mean, I'll play one with 24. It's okay. But I'm just used to the 22, man.
Right.
And let's see. Charlie S. Hello, Charlie. How you doing?
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Tex is in the house. Hey, Tex, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Grab your guitars, let's rock.
Let's rock. Shredder says, why 22 over 24? I like 2 octaves. Yeah, it's just a personal preference. For me, this is going to sound silly, but for me, I'd always go to the wrong spot up the neck because it's got that extra dot up there. And I'd always go, I'm like, oh, crap, I need to be down here a step instead of up here. And that would, I mean, it just took me a while to get used to it, and I did, but I don't know. I've just always liked 22 frets. Hell, some of the old Fender Strats, man, they only have 21 frets. So if you want to hit that high, bend that note, get that high E, you have to like bend like 2 steps. Like, damn, this string's going to break, But yeah, it's crazy. But Edwin says he prefers 24 frets. Yeah, it's all personal preference, man. Yeah. It is whatever suits you. Let's see. Mike E says that since I subscribed back in October, I've gotten a telly and a pedal. Cool to see all the guitars and amps you've bought in that time frame. Yes, I know, man. There's been times I went overboard, and I'm trying. But here's the thing: here lately, with the past few things I've ordered, I've sold something to get it. Yeah, I have, man. I've sold quite a few things. So I said, if something's, guitars coming in, something's got to go out. And not only that, I sent. I don't know if you know this, Ralph, but I sent, my friend Roger, I told you about, that he saw our video from Music Go Round when we went there back in December. Well, I had an Epiphone Les Paul, and earlier this week I sent that to him. Well, he ain't got it yet, but I took it to the UPS store, and I shipped it to him. And so he'll be blown away when that shows up.
That's cool.
So, yeah, man, it's... So I've been slowly getting rid of stuff that I just don't play anymore, Let's see. Mr. Wayne is here. He goes, I like 22 frets as well. How are the GOBs doing tonight? Doing all right, man. Doing okay. Doing okay. Let's see. Art G, I prefer 22 frets as well. The 24 shifts the neck slightly left. My PRS is 24. Yes, yeah, my PRS, they're the same thing, yeah. Yeah, and I've heard people say that it affects the tone of the neck pickup as well. I don't know. I don't really can tell, I guess, because I just don't pay it no attention. But
yeah, it's just a preference, just like the markers on the neck, the inlays, where they got the dots, and then 12th fret's usually 2 dots. Some guitars will have them on the side, not actually on the neck, and that it takes me a minute to acclimate to that because I'm used to subconsciously they're there, so I know where to land. You know what I mean? I know where to go every time, so I prefer to have those where I can see them.
Yeah, it's yeah, I just, because you got the double dots at the 12th and double dots at the 24 usually. So it's, I don't know. It's just, I just got used to the 22. Mm-hmm. And I think the main thing, now that I'm thinking about it, I think because, like if I'm doing tapped harmonics and you're doing, especially with Dance the Night Away, there's some, the solo part, if you want to call it the solo breakdown. Mm-hmm. Eddie taps up there at the 21 and 22. On the high frets, on the high strings, and he does the other. And so it's easier to, if it's 24 frets, I'm like, oh, damn, I'm supposed to be down here 2 spots, so it eliminates all that. If it's a 22 fret, I know what I'm doing is in the right spot. I guess that's, another reason. Let's see. Chat is moving, man. I appreciate y'all. Shredder said that I played a 24 fret at Guitar Center today. It was confusing at first. Yeah, if you're up the neck, yeah, to me it would throw me for a loop every time. I was like, oh my God. Like in the key of A, and I'm like way up. I'm like, whoops, bring it back down a little bit, I'm like, I'm in the wrong spot there. Mike E, the Phil McKnight rule, 1 in, 1 out. Yeah, he does that as well. Yes. Jit Boy says, I try to get rid of guitars. It's hard. Sometimes it is. Yeah. Especially if you have a huge attachment to them, it was difficult for me for a while. I was like, nah, man, I'm going to keep that one. And stuff just kept piling up. I was like, I got to do something. The old saying, like a kid in a candy store. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's easy. It's easy. That gas kicks in, man. Absolutely. Edwin Crane, he says, I've been playing 24 fret since 1989, so it's ingrained in me at this point. Oh yeah.
Now would a 22 fret mess with you, Edwin, since you're used to a 24?
That's a good question. Is there any guitars, Ralph, if you had to get rid of that you could part with?
Yeah, I'm sure. I could get,
Okay.
Easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Raging Kane says, yeah, the neck shift on the 24, I really don't use those high notes. I do have a PRS SE 24 fret I play sometimes, though. Yeah. Absolutely. Jay, hello, guitar lovers. Hey, man.
What's going on?
subtraction is hard. Shredder said it threw me for a loop, and I was like, oops, I'm supposed to be down here. And I was just so used to the other. So, yeah, it would mess with my head sometimes. Maybe I'm just getting old. Let's see. Ted Fair says the original Jack Butler guitar wound up at the Hard Rock Cafe in Queenstown, New Zealand. It was built by Grover Jackson and Mike Shannon and given to Steve Vai in 1985. That's when he used it in the movie. Wow. So it's in the Hard Rock Cafe in New Zealand. How about that?
Road trip.
That's Have you ever been to a Hard Rock Cafe, Ralph?
2 or 3 times, yeah.
Was it the same location, or were they different?
No, there was a different location. I went to one in Atlanta, one at Myrtle Beach. And you're going to ask about the memorabilia, aren't you?
Well, I've been to the one in Myrtle Beach. That was in the 90s. So,
yeah. I mean, they're supposed
I wasn't
to
impressed
switch
with
that.
it.
Yeah, I wasn't either. The one
It's
at
too
the beach,
little, too small.
I wasn't impressed with it either, man.
Now, the one in Atlanta, I've never been. What did you think about that one?
That's a good size one, man, and you can imagine it would be. They had some interesting stuff there. Now, granted, this had to be 15 years ago. But They had some stuff I remember being interested in. Like they had a guitar from Richie Sambora, some memorabilia from Judas Priest, and it's stuff that I was interested in. I go to the one at the beach, and then they got Dolly Parton's ruffled jacket. I'm like, what's that? And then who knows, just random stuff. Like, I don't even know who those people are. It's like they didn't try very hard for this one.
Yeah, I've seen stuff like that too. I was kind of like, okay, they just kind of like, let's just put that there.
Bruce Springsteen's what is his bandana that hangs out of his pocket? I don't want to see that.
And some of the stuff, and I'm not saying this to be.
Yes, you are.
To be
yes,
rude.
You are.
But some of the stuff, I would look at it and I was like, that looks awful clean and looks pristine. I said, is that stuff even used?
You don't even know, man. They could put anything and put a label on it.
They could put an identical one in that case. You would not know the difference. And they just have a thing, a placard or whatever, something framed that says, used by so-and-so. And so I'm like, was it? I mean, but I don't know. You just have to take the word for it, I guess.
Yeah, I saw there were some drums hanging from the ceiling. It said Alex Van Halen's. Really? I don't know about that. I doubt that.
Well, speaking of Dolly Parton, let me just segue this. I just found out today that she opened up a truck stop called the Tennessean truck stop or whatever. Yeah. And I was really glad to hear her say, I'm not going to say what she said, but in other words, we can't leave it all to Buc-ee's, because and reason I have so much more respect for her when I saw that earlier this afternoon, because Buc-ee's doesn't allow trucks on their property. They don't allow truck drivers there or nothing. So I was like, well, F Buc-ee's, man. I'll never go to one.
You ever been to one? You ever been to
one?
one?
No, sir, and I will never go to one.
That was a one and done for me and my wife. We went because it's, a humongous place, man. Jesus, it was humongous. The people in there, it was like a roar when you open the doors, and it was crowded, and the food's overpriced for what it is, and the stuff they had there, cheap gift shop nonsense. So I wouldn't waste your time, man. But they're so popular, and they keep opening up everywhere. I think that what they're opening too many too fast, and they're going to regret that.
Well, they don't allow truckers on there, and so they're like, it's not truck driver friendly. And there's been truckers that's protest there before, and the Buc-ee's had them arrested and taken away. And But you know what's really the irony of that is, guess how they get their stuff? From a truck.
That's true.
And so Dolly Parton opened up her own deal, and she says truckers are welcome. And I told my wife, I said, she'll make a lot more money than Buc-ee's. You watch. Because she's trying to, if it weren't for truckers, man, this country would stop. Mm-hmm. And Buc-ee's don't give a crap, so the hell with them. Let's see. Wayne Cribb, he says, you have a heart of gold, much respect. Thank you, sir. That's really nice. Appreciate that. Appreciate your kindness, man. Let's see. Tex says that I always thought they should have made a sequel to Crossroads, but they waited too long, and now Joe Seneca is no longer with us, and the Karate Kid is all grown up. Too late. Done is done. Yeah. There's some movies they waited way too long to make some type of sequel,
and there's no point. Yeah,
there is no point. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Are y'all that desperate?
Cash grab.
Yes. Yeah. Edwin Crane, I run out of room on a 22 playing leads. Okay.
Wow, he's all over it.
Yeah. Let's see. Shredder says, after playing 2 Guitar Center units today, I love my old rig. So much more. They both felt kind of cheap. There you go. That's everybody's got what they like, man. Let's see. Let's go down to downtown AJ Brown, who was joining us. Ralph, funny you say that. I'm currently accepting guitars that others can live without. I'll send you my address.
I was looking for a place to send them, so thank you. Yeah, send me your address, man. I will hook you up.
Oh, man. Raging Kane says, get a 27 fret. My goodness.
What are we doing?
I wouldn't know what to do, man.
Fretboard runs all the way to the bottom of the guitar. What are we doing?
Yeah, it's something. Edwin says, I play too much Led Zeppelin on a 22 fret. Led Zeppelin, getting the lead out, man. That's awesome.
Won't you fret none?
Scott says, Dolly is hard rock. Yeah, good for her, man. I didn't know she was 80. I said, man, my mom's 81. And I said, wow, Dolly Parton is 80 years old. That's good for her, man. Let's see. Jay says, I saw Santana with the Doobie Brothers opening. Hey, Ralph, have you ever heard Santana's wife? She's the drummer. Wow.
No, I have not.
One of the 3 percussionists. Anyway, I didn't know that.
I just saw the other video the other day with Nuno Betancourt and his wife sings. I didn't know that. Yeah, I know. She's a really good singer.
I did not. Did not know.
Boss could do no wrong. Yes, he can. Just my opinion.
Shredder, pretty sure Dolly got some utility. Well, I'm sure there was, won't be something in it for people who invested, absolutely. But I was just glad to see something that was opening up that welcomes truckers.
She's a anything she puts her name on makes money. That's crazy, man. Marketing genius. Or the people around her are, whichever.
Yeah, her team or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, she does really well. Sea Dog, the 2 bad boys of rock. The dog has arrived. What's up, man? How are you doing?
Hey, Sea Dog.
Nice to see you, sir. Maybe normal. I've never been to a Buc-ee's, and I avoid them like the plague.
You're not missing anything, I promise.
Yeah, I didn't explain why I don't go, so.
The plague dipped in AIDS.
I said, no, I'm not going there.
Wow.
Not going to Buc-ee's, man. They can shove it. Carrie Crouch, they opened a bunch of Sheets around us, which I think is a poor man's Buc-ee's. I remember Sheets. I haven't seen some of those in a while, man, but I do remember those in the past. Sheets.
I've seen a couple of those. I've seen some.
They're kind of like a Quick Trip kind of or something like that, I think.
Yeah.
I used to see those a lot. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not looking as hard as I used to. Mike E., I've been so confused why people here in California are so obsessed with Buc-ee's. I've been to one years ago, and I don't see what the fuss is about.
I know.
I don't either, Mike, but that's just me, man. Just me. I've seen people make
travel. They travel far to go to a Buc-ee's. That's crazy.
I know. Every night the nights I work, I go to the beach. I get off. I exit 170, and there's a Buc-ee's sitting right over here. That's considered part of the Florence location. And when you're heading up there, you see the billboards. Buc-ee's only 80 miles away. I was like, yeah, okay.
Only 80 miles away.
And then you get closer, and only 2 miles ahead. I'm like, oh, whatever. And but they're always crowded. But I'm not. I've seen people make YouTube videos about that place. Their food is so good.
It's average. I got a brisket sandwich, man, thinking that would be fantastic. I forget what I paid, but it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was, $15-$20 for this sandwich.
Good God.
It was average.
Dang. My goodness.
It's not like, oh man, I need another one. No, it's all right,
Yeah, that dude on the video, he was getting all kind of stuff. I said, I bet he dropped about a couple $100 damn in there.
Easily. Everything in there is just overpriced.
Tech says, we had a Hard Rock here in San Diego. It went out of business in favor of the Hard Rock Hotel which is pretty cool. They have some cool stuff there, like a place for customers to actually play guitar.
That's cool.
Now that's nice. I like that. Liquor Masterflex has arrived. Happy Saturday, Shredders.
What's going on, man?
Nice to see you. 36 frets, anyone, Mike says. My goodness.
36 frets.
I didn't know that even existed, man.
I don't know. Does it? I don't know. How would you could you get your hand down that far with the cutouts of the guitar? I mean, how could you have 36 frets? Unless you split the ones that exist in half.
Man. Maybe Normal agrees with you about Bruce Springsteen, I reckon.
Well, whatever I say should be agreed upon. I'm right all the time.
Here we go, everybody. Get the comments ready. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see.
Let's have another beer. Woo!
The Hard Rock Hotel tag says the Hard Rock Hotel was actually looking for a guy to service their guitars for the customers to play, and I thought about doing that, but I'm pretty busy as it is and don't really need a new headache.
Old headaches are just fine.
Yeah, just sticking with what you are comfortable with. I get it. Yep. Let's see here. Edwin Crane says, I'm waiting for a 48 fret guitar so I can match the tone.
Tinnitus.
Oh, my God. Ooh, oh, my God. Kevin. This is actually a decent question. Bucky's has a beaver. What does Dolly have for her? The logo for her store is actually very clever. Because I was watching a video earlier. I remember back in the day, mud flaps on truckers' rigs had the silhouette of the woman kind of lean back, like she's probably I don't know. You have to see the silhouette. Well, she has that, and I thought that is very awesome that she has enough. She's laid back enough to be able to do something like that.
Yes, the silhouette of her, I believe, right?
I think it is, but it's that same style of, how the...
Yeah, she got one leg raised up.
Yes.
Everybody's seen those mud flaps, surely. Everybody's
Oh, God, yeah. Those have been around forever. And but that is really clever. I was like, there you go. I said, that's awesome.
Dolly got some big old mud flaps.
Yeah, I guess so. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yes. My goodness. Okay. Let's see. That's right, Shred. You got that right. It's pretty good with the emojis there. That's pretty good. I like that. Let's see. Scott from South Carolina, Sheets is privately owned by the Sheets family. No corporate conglomerate. Oh, I didn't know that. Edwin Crane, I want to go to a Stuckey's from the 70s. Oh, God.
Stuckey's, yeah.
Remember that? I remember them.
I do.
Man,
They're famous pecan nut log or something.
Yes.
They were famous for something.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Oh, my God. I ain't seen one of those in forever. That's a good one, Edwin. Mm-hmm. That's a good one there. Clemson alum, Bucky's has good bathrooms. Okay, that's good.
Wait till the new wears off.
Yeah. Oh, man. Let's see. Mike E. chimes in. He says that I remember they had a Sheets in North Carolina when I'd go for work. Yeah, I remember one was up around where my parents used to live in Monksville. There was one in Monksville, a Sheets there, and it was always clean and all that. But that's the only one I remember seeing around. It's been quite some time. Ted Fair chimes in. He says that speaking of women in country music, I've been impressed with Ella Langley. She has some great music, in my opinion, considering I've never really been a huge country music fan. Interesting. Yeah, I've never been a big country fan either. But, boy, when they come in the area here, man, they make some money. They sell out. I was like, good Lord. But if you get like a blues show or something around here, it doesn't do good at all. Joe Bonamassa comes around and he don't sell nothing like what sold for this country show yesterday. Isn't that something? Man.
Nice.
Yes. Jit Boy says Uli Roth. Did he have a lot of frets on his guitar maybe? I don't know. Slimfire. Hey, Joe, I wanted to ask Ralph how long the new drum set how the new drum set is going. Yes.
Fantastic. Got my soundproofing up behind it. Got it dialed in. Sounds good. I haven't made a video yet. I've been meaning to do that.
Oh.
So I'll put that on my list of stuff I need to do.
Okay. That's good.
I'm just concerned about how's it going to come across on the sound because you remember when I sent Joe a short clip and I was saying, listen how loud this is, and I hit the cymbals and whatever, and then when I go back and listen to it, well, the phone not mutes it, but it brings the volume down so you don't get the full effect. So I don't know how the sound quality is going to do. Maybe I'll hook up a microphone or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out though. I'm very creative that way.
That's one thing I can say, Ralph. He'll figure it out. I can say that. He will. He'll find a way. Let's do it for Johnny, man. Do it for Johnny. Mikey, for the record, I'm not a Springsteen fan. I just like saying the boss. Hey, man, that's whatever anybody likes. Whatever anybody likes, man. I love his Born in the USA album. I'll admit that. I listened to the hell out of that when that came out. Man. Ralph stays silent.
Nice.
He doesn't say that. I love that album. I'm sorry, but I do. I love that album.
Yeah, if I don't say anything, I don't. If I'm not saying something, that says something. Okay, put it that way.
If I say that to him, he'll go like that, and then I'm like, I know what that means.
Move on. Next topic.
He's like, who gives a crap? I'm like, okay. Shoot, man. Let's say AB Normal Bucky's, or however it's spelled, is a perfect test to how busy it is. It is no sign of mental health to be well adjusted to a sick world. Only sheep and cows graze there.
Yeah, so people, the newest thing, they love to attach to something new, and they all flock to it, just like you said, like sheep, man.
Yeah, they do.
I'm the total opposite.
We got to go there.
It's the newest fad. Well, usually the fad, I'm not a part. I don't want to be a part of that. It's not.
I don't either.
If you just follow what everybody else is doing, I don't know. I don't want to say I lost respect for you, but
yeah, there's some things I just and I see that a lot with certain content creators. They'll go and they'll make a video of that, and I understand why they're doing it. They're trying to get views.
Yeah, it's popular,
and they'll do that. But then, man, it's I'm like, well, what are you going to do next, man? What are you waiting for? What's the next cool thing to come around? We can be waiting a while, or doing a lot of traveling and with money you don't have. Let's see. Shredder says, "Have a beer for me, man." Let's see.
We'll do.
Jit Boy said, "I had to look up 30 and 38 frets, Uli Ross." So I guess he does play the guitar.
So that is the thing.
I guess so, man. Wow.
I'd like to see that guitar. What that looks like.
I'm out of the loop on that. My goodness gracious. Let's see.
That she do.
I'm assuming that's with Dolly, I guess. Carrie Crouch, Dolly's always had a couple of big things going for her.
Always.
Yes, a great music career, movie career, and some other things, I guess. We can all figure that out. Yeah, we can figure that one out. Yeah.
Remember the mud flats that had Yosemite Sam with back off, had the two guns on it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Downtown AJ Brown, imagine the pictures that will be taken if she puts a statue of that outside of the store. Ooh, my goodness gracious. That's really smart, yeah. Let's see. Ted Fair, he says, do you guys have a Cracker Barrel restaurant on the East Coast? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, there's one close to my work. I haven't been. Okay, let's see. I can tell you the last time I was in a Cracker Barrel it was when my father passed. He passed in 2020, and then the next day or two, my mom, my son, and myself had to go to the funeral home and take care of business there. And we were coming back, and there was a Cracker Barrel in Monksville, in town, and we ate there. And that's when people were still separated. They couldn't fill the full capacity of the restaurant, only so many people, and everybody had masks and all this BS. And what I always get there would be the country fried steak with the gravy and the mashed potatoes and okra. It was always so good. So that was the last time I was at a Cracker Barrel. Not by choice. It's just how it just wound up that way. But I love Cracker Barrel. I think they're good.
I do too.
I enjoy their food. It's good. I always used to love to go there in the wintertime, back when I had more time to do stuff like that. And they have that big fire going in the fireplace over there, and people are playing checkers with those big checkers. And
Yeah.
I love the vibe. I always thought it was very, very comfortable. Makes you feel like family. Look, there's Dolly Parton. Oh, anyway. Look, there's Bruce Springsteen. Oh, no. Tex says, my friend makes 30 fret guitars, but the problem is that the frets toward the body start getting closer and closer together to the point where you can't hardly get your fingers in between them. It's silly.
Frets are about touching each other.
I don't see how that would,
No room for your fingers.
That's crazy, in my opinion. Wow, that's, man. Jet Boy, I just spit out my soda. My kid asked, "What is a mud flap?" Oh no! It's on a big rig. It's on a truck. So we'll leave it there.
How'd you address that, Jet Boy?
Oh no, man.
Joe said, "No." He asked that question. Yeah, I did.
We got young ears listening in. Okay, so Scott, there are several in our area. Is that Cracker Barrel? That's good. Yeah, I haven't been there in a long time. And I know the place, I know it's not supposed to talk about food, but...
Why not?
Well, because I remember last time you said, don't ever do that again. And I was like, okay. No, I'm just kidding. But
when do you ever listen to me?
One place I haven't been in a long time, I always thought their ribs was good, is Chili's. You ever go to Chili's? Man, they good. Well, I hadn't been there in many years.
Twice. I hadn't been there forever either.
Been there in forever. Ever since the pandemic and all, I just quit going out to eat. We just eat here at home.
Yeah.
I just don't trust people behind that wall. I don't know what they're doing. Is that ready? Yeah, it's ready. Oh,
hot tour.
Yeah. Damn. Mike E says Cracker Barrel is in Mooresville. Okay. Yeah, I enjoy their. Well, I did. Haven't been there in forever. Jay said, I bought a Les Paul Traditional Pro V a few years back. I recently played an LTD EC 1000. I loved it. It felt and played way better. Tried to trade at Guitar Center. They barely offered enough to cover the cost of the LTD.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's I saw a thing on Facebook the other day, or Guitar Center because I follow them on Facebook for just to keep up with what they're doing, and they had a thing on there that says, we will buy your used gear today. Mm-hmm. Contact one of our representatives. And I was like,
They'll lowball you.
They'll lowball the hell out of you. And one of the emojis down there where the like button was, somebody put a bunch of laughing faces there. I was like, yeah, I could put something there, but I'm not going to. I'll just leave it alone. But I've been through that, so I know how that. Let's see. Shredder says automatic gain control is tricky. AV Normal. Springsteen. Oh.
He sucks a big
Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, that's your opinion, sir. We welcome all opinions here. Jay says, very disappointed how much the Gibson LP lost its value. Did it really? I didn't know that. Oh, man. My goodness. Well, they've held their value for many, many years, right? And I wonder why they're losing the value. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. Maybe they'll tell us in the chat. Tex says, look at the guitar behind Ralph right now, to the right of his head. That red guitar is almost like a Jack Butler model, except the Jack Butler has two humbuckers and not the HSS configuration. Yeah, that's very similar. You're right, Tex, yes. Edwin Crane, the boss is too limp-wristed to be the boss of anything. Oh, my gosh.
Shots
fired. Man. Okay. My goodness. Scott from South Carolina Buc-ee's is opening a few locations in Virginia.
Lord have mercy.
Man. Everybody's going to go there.
Virginia is for lovers. I remember seeing that on license plate all the time.
I would see that on T-shirts and stuff back in the day. I was like, man. Well, Mr. Wayne chimes in. Dolly will get truckers. She is Dolly. What trucker wouldn't love that? Yeah. Absolutely, man. Let's see. Shredder, it says the skinny frets on the 30 fret are very small. I can imagine. Man, I can imagine. That'd be something I would not mess with.
Be up on the 30th fret. That note would be so high, the dog would be howling.
Ting, 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 ting. You hear that?
I don't even hear it. It's so high.
Is your guitar plugged in? Yes. Slimfire, you're right about Guitar Center. They don't want to give you nothing for your amps or guitars. Yeah, they lowballed the heck out of me, but I went through with it, so I can't say a whole lot. But I wouldn't do it again. I learned my lesson. I said, nope, we're not doing that again. Let's see. We're W.J. Cooper, is that correct? Hello. He goes, is that a microtonal guitar?
Great topic, man. You heard this, Joe, this microtonal music that's out there?
No, I'm not. That's the first I've heard. What is that about?
You'd have to hear it. I can't even explain it. To me, it sounds like they're purposely trying to play the wrong notes, is what it sounds like. And there's this one Canadian duo, Anjani.
Oh, is that wearing the weird?
Yes,
oh, what the hell is that? Yeah, I was like, what is that? The guy using a looper. He's using a looper. Another guy's doing the drums, and they got these weird costumes. I seen that on the feed. My face. I was like, what is that? What's going on?
That's one example. It's more far and wide than that. I had to dig a little deeper. I'm like, oh my God, there's something new coming up, and I don't care for it. I'll have to send you something, Joe.
Yeah, the little clips I saw and heard, I was like, nah, it's not for me, man.
Yeah.
It's I guess people are starving for something different, I guess. But
exactly, that's what it is.
And I was like, why are they wearing these weird ass costumes? But
man, I can dig. Like I said, I can get on board with a gimmick, man. Like Kiss with the makeup, or even if they want to wear these paper mache hat, whatever. But at least make the music good.
Yeah, like when Kiss did it, they played cool music. It wasn't some.
I mean, it is crazy, man. I don't even understand how they get some of those sounds out of those instruments.
Yeah, I saw that dude using a looper, and I think he has like a double neck guitar. One's a bass, one's a regular, which is clever. But I heard some of the music, and there's all these people that are jumping around. I was like, look, they're all young people. I said, yeah, there we go. That answers my question.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's just their thing for this generation. I don't want nothing to do with that. But I didn't know that was what that was called, microtonal. I didn't know that's what that was. MPL says, I guess he meant Uli Roth has his own custom guitar called a Sky Guitar with a ridiculous amount of frets. I did not know that either. Yes, we can. I'm learning all kind of stuff. Let's see here. Mikey says Yosemite Sam was my favorite Looney Tune TV dinner as a kid in the late 80s. Wow, that's cool, man.
TV dinners.
Stuff back then was really awesome when we were kids, man. Remember when Mr. T had his own cereal? Man, I remember that. I pity the fool. Okay, well, I'll eat all of it. Let's see. Ted Fair, I think Uli Roth is called the Sky Guitar. Yeah. 38 frets. 38 frets on the Sky Guitar to emulate a violin. Oh.
All right.
Okay. Dollywood, not the first time Dolly and Wood has been using the same sentence. Okay. Ooh, boy.
You ever been to Dollywood, Joe? You ever been there?
Once, and Nathan was like 2. So my memory of that is very foggy. I don't remember a lot of it at all. It was so long ago. I can imagine it's very, very developed a lot more since then. How about you?
No, I've never been there.
It was a long, long time ago, and it was okay, but I don't know. I was only 22 at the time, so I didn't, I don't know. Things change when you get older. Mike E says that chicken fried steak at Texas Roadhouse is very good. Their ribs at the Texas Roadhouse. I love that steak they had called the Cowboy. It was huge. Mm-hmm. I got that a couple times. I only finished it once. The other times I couldn't eat all of it. A long time ago. Jay says lots of sheets here in Pennsylvania. Oh, that's cool, man. A lot of them there. That's interesting. Mr. Wayne Cribb says, Ralph, I'm ready for a post on the new acoustic drum kit. You're a heck of a drummer. We want to see you put Keith Moon and John Bonham to shame. There you go.
I really am going to put one together. I promise.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about putting anybody to shame. Maybe Bruce Springsteen, maybe.
Let's see. Shredder says, anything you are selling has lost value, but when you're buying, it's very rare.
Yeah.
He makes a lot of sense with that.
Yeah.
That is a very good comment. I like that. Let's see. Mike, he says, yeah, when I lived in Texas, that was my go-to when I'd go. Going to move to Chicago area next month, and there's only one by where I'm going to live.
Oh,
Texas Roadhouse. Yeah, Mike's been. I think he's been talking about moving for a while.
That's a big move from down there to up to Chicago.
That's yeah. Unless I'm getting him confused with somebody else, but Shredder says, like Hindi music. I have no idea. I'm out of the loop on all that stuff. I just listen to my little thing of music and stay happy with that. I'm stuck in the 80s, man. Mike says the playing the wrong notes sounds like bands I was in high school. The bands I was in high school. Yeah, it's Jit Boy says gimmicks.
Just gimmicks, exactly. Hey, it's got them noticed, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it got them attention, but man, it is so weird.
Maybe I need to put on my butcher's smock and you put on a milkman outfit when we do our duo.
Milkman outfit.
From back in the 1930s and carry your little crate around with the glass jugs in it.
Dave says that Angine band is amazing. Zappa meets jazz. Is that the band with the costumes? Is that who that is? Or is that?
Yeah, that is.
Okay. Jit Boy says younger kids don't practice. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. AB Normal says I like them, but I like weird instrumental stuff anyway. Yeah, man.
The stuff that I've heard from them, I don't like, but maybe they have some songs that would be all right. I don't know, but I'm not going to give them any more of my time. From what I've heard, I'm not going to waste my time.
Yeah, I just heard a little bit of it, and I thought, this is awkward.
It's not pleasant to my ear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just different.
Makes me go, what are you doing?
Yeah. We're GOBs, man. We're grumpy old bastards.
Proud GOBs.
Scott from South Carolina, Springsteen, Bon Jovi, and Max Weinberg were accused of being fake farmers and paid large, New Jersey tax assessments 10 years ago. They said their large properties were agricultural and wow, okay.
So what, they running a scam? Is that what you're saying? Scam I am?
They got in some trouble there, sounds like. Wow. It's just a drop in the bucket to them, I'm sure.
Mostly poor rich people, yeah.
Edwin Crane, if you're not going to be a badass with the gimmicks, don't bother.
Yes, exactly. They're supposedly from that crazy band with the outfit. They're supposedly really famous at their craft, but I don't know who they are, Joe, so I don't know. And you can tell they must know how to play. They must be good musicians. They choose not to be, is what it sounds like to me. They can play, but they choose to.
Yeah, they know the technique. I can see their hands, and I said, well, they know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
They don't look like they just started, but I guess they just said, let's do this. We'll grab attention. Well, it's worked. We're talking about it. So
crazy. That's true.
Tex says that as long as we're teeing off on Springsteen, I think we must also recognize a few others that have gotten too political. Peter Frampton, John Cougar, Roger Waters, and now Chris Robinson of the Black Crowes. Yeah, he's been. I've seen his name pop up a lot lately. I was like, man, I don't know. Man.
When you're a rock star or whatever, just do your job. We don't need to know your views. You're not.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Just play your music, man. I mean, Come on.
I don't want to hear your political views. I don't care.
That's like when I've always been a huge Tom Hanks fan. I love his movies. He's got some great movies. Man, I watched an interview with him one time last year, and his political views are way different than mine, which is fine. He's got that right. But wow, the way he was talking, I was like, really, man? Holy crap. And
I know what you mean. It kind of gives
like,
you a different image, and when you see them, you think differently now. Now, if they wouldn't
I
have said
do
nothing
know.
at all,
Yeah, he was a man. The way he was talking, I was like, well, okay, F you too, man. Damn.
they think they're using their platform to change the world or something.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus, I enjoyed your movies, but now you've done changed my mind. Is this how you really are? It's like, okay. Anyway, he's got the right to voice his opinion. Jay says, a couple of newer bands I've been turned on to, the band Feel and Blacktop Mojo. Check them out.
I haven't heard of them. I'll check them out. I'll give anybody a chance.
Yes. Mikey says, yeah, the move's been getting delayed. Oh, okay, so I was correct. I didn't know if that was you or somebody else, Mike. Well, I hope everything's all right with it, man. Hopefully it'll get lined up for you. Jay says, Uli Roth plays guitars called Sky Guitars, I think his own brand. Yes. Let's see. Edwin says, and I hate it because I love the first Black Crowes album. Me too. Yeah. I just have to put that, out of my mind when they start talking their personal views. I'm like, I ain't going to listen to that. Yeah. Let's see. Let me see if I can make this out. I don't know what that's. I'm kind of confused. Very true. PS5, Oculus iPhones. What? I bought that stuff so when he sleeps, he must be talking to somebody else. I don't know, or maybe I'm just not understanding. I'm kind of lost there. AB Normal, the first Crows album was awesome. It was. I enjoyed it very much. Very much.
I think we covered a Black Crowes song, didn't we?
We did. What was it? Twice as Hard. Yeah, Twice as Hard. That's a good song. It's just a really good song. Let's see here. We got... Whoops, I was going to it and it jumped on me. So let me get back here. All right. Shredder has a comment. He says that guitar practice seems hard until you've dug some ditches and broken some rocks.
That's real hard. Exactly.
You dang right. Yeah. What real work is. I know what that is. So does Ralph. Downtown AJ Brown says those talking about kids today actually feel the opposite. YouTube / the internet has made it way easier to become proficient on an instrument than when it the way it was when we were learning by ear. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can pull up anything in 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's and I've used it to my advantage too. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I haven't. And yeah, I love technology, honestly. Mikey, Tom Hanks has some big political views. That's good. I like that.
Aren't you clever?
I like that.
Clever.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Yeah, I do enjoy his movies, though.
Monster.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you. Tech says when asked about politics, Elvis always just said, "I'm just an entertainer." Yes,
Exactly.
and the king was smart because the minute you open your mouth about politics, you instantly lose half your audience.
Exactly.
That's right.
You
That's what
alienate half
I
of them.
always respected him when he said that. He goes, "I'm just an entertainer." I remember that. I remember that very well, and I thought, you know what? That's why Elvis was so damn cool, man. He just always knew the right thing to do and the right thing to say.
I mean, I've never heard a person that rock star or whatever that tells their views and makes me go, I think I'll join his side. I've never had that happen.
Yeah, me neither. Except for Bruce Springsteen. No.
Yeah, except I follow him religiously.
Nothing but tired. Let's see. RG says that the Jimmy Page live with the Black Crowes album is good. Yeah, I never heard any of that, but I remember when that was going on back God, way back then, that was pretty cool. Mr. Ted Fair chimes in. He goes, I agree with you, Joe. Robert De Niro really impressed me with his role in that movie Heat, but off camera, he sounds like a moron when he expresses his political opinion. Yeah.
He's one I've been shocked by, too. He does really sound like a moron.
Yeah, and I always enjoyed his movies, too. And I was like, oh, my God.
When you think somebody's intelligent, and then you're like, well, maybe they're not.
Yeah, it's kind of as shocking. I was like, really, man? Damn. Jit Boy says Hendrix was similar to Elvis on comments. Yes, he was. Yes, I agree. Matt Axman, hello, wisdom from the king. Oh, thank you. I'm just an entertainer, honey. Thank you. Elvis, can you sing a song? Oh, I know when can you give me a jelly donut? Okay, sure. Hang on. Where's that donut? I ain't nothing but tired. Oh, what is he bringing it in here for?
Oh, God.
Tex says, and Joe, by the way, I watched your video with the camper, and I wanted to tell you that it didn't seem that bad as you felt that day. We couldn't tell how hot it was. I was just jealous of your nice trailer. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was freaking hot. I know I said that a lot in that video, but man,
yeah,
I was very aggravated. So I apologize. Man. Jay says that at least the LP I bought, even on Reverb, they are only getting about half the new cost. It's a more modern style. I think the more classic ones still hold value. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Jit Boy chimes in. Ralph, what's one piece of gear you sold you wish you could have back? Yeah, he asked me that last night. That's a good question.
That yellow and black.
The
Ibanez RG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The original. Yeah.
Yeah. Joe's son has that.
Yeah.
That's the one that's top of my list. I'd like to have one like that back. I would.
Yeah. Let's see here. Edwin Crane says that remember when Tom Hanks had that show? Oh yeah. Bosom Buddies. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that, but I do remember it. Yeah. I thought it was kind of stupid, but
had limited things to watch. You know, you kind of
he was like, let's see what's this.
Adam Mork and Mindy.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Like
you'd sit there and you'd wait, and you're like, man, I can't wait for Johnny Carson to come on. You know? And downtown AJ Brown, I saw a thing the other day where Kenny Chesney takes the same stance. He has no political views and isn't going to go there. Some of the Hollywood types have gotten down on him for that. I think that's stupid. AJ says, I think if you don't want to voice your opinion, and you shouldn't have to be pressured into that. Exactly.
Do your job. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, that's right. Unless you're a politician, you get paid for that, but as far as an entertainer, I'm kind of like, please, it's just weird. Mm-hmm. That's just my 2 cents. User Kid is in the house. Hello. He goes, the reason we listen to music or watch a movie is to escape politics and the current events. We need a break from it all. Actors and musicians shouldn't use the stage to lecture us.
That's exactly right.
I agree.
You're being lectured at like I'm a child or something.
I exactly agree 100%. User Kid says, I don't care what they think. Yeah, I don't either. Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of shocked when I was watching some of that a year or two ago with some other entertainers. I was like, what the hell is wrong with them? And why are they so pissed off? They got plenty of money.
I know.
Damn. Like they have it bad or something. Shredder says, I got the yellow and black RG 550 I've had since like 1987.
That's the one.
That's the one, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes, sir. That is the one.
It was around that time frame. I got a picture of me holding it when I was like 17 or 18 years old.
Yeah, sure do. Art G says, funny how millionaire rock stars and actors were sitting in their mansions during COVID, telling us to stay inside. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jay says, agreed on politics and musicians. Don't want to be preached at, want to be entertained. Yeah, same here. I agree with you, sir. I agree. Yeah, that's why I play guitar, to escape reality, man, and not worry about work or whatever. I just want to feel good,
I feel good.
Let's see, Mr. Curtis, hello. I play more electric than acoustic, but the guitar I regret letting go of was a Martin MMV, which is a GC exclusive. I got mine for like $850. Now they go for $1,000. Wow.
Joe, didn't you say you had an Esteban you want to get back?
No, I still have it.
Remember that guy?
Yeah, boy, he took it. He took everybody for a ride.
He did. He made some money, though.
He made some money, and he got out of town.
Oh, Esteban.
I guess he got his money and went back to damn Mexico or something. I don't know. He better had hauled ass, because a lot of people would be ready to kick his ass with that damn cheap shit he was selling. I was like, what the hell, dude? Ted Fair says, I think the band Black Country Communion with Joe Bonamassa, Glenn Hughes, and Jason Bonham is terribly underrated. Check them out. Yeah, I had their I think it was their first album years ago. It was excellent. That was a great album. Yes. Texo Cali, one guitar that I regret letting get away was in the late 80s, the Ibanez Steve I models with the monkey grip and the disappearing pyramid inlays in bright yellow. I wanted one so bad, but too pricey. Yeah, I remember those, and the ones that also had the floral design on the body, those were cool. And I never could get one of those either, man.
It's always in the younger days when people let stuff go that they wish they had back.
Yes, because
when you're young, you're stupid.
Yeah, you don't think that it's not a big deal. And you get older and like, damn, where did I let go of that for?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shoot fire. Let's see. Edwin Crane says, I thought Tom was weird out of the gate because of that show Bosom Buddies. Just to clarify. Yeah, that show was dumb. I didn't care for it. Carrie Crouch, celebrities need to keep their pie hole shut when it comes to politics. In case they haven't noticed, a lot of people aren't going to go out spending a ton of money on these days. Yes, that's true. I'd like at the beginning of the show, Ralph said he went to the movies with his granddaughters earlier in the week, and it's a lot of money. And I haven't been to a movie theater in many, many, many years. Just a lot. Just, too much. I'd rather just rent it here and watch it. It's like $20 or something, but you're in your own house. You can go to the restroom, not have to stand in line. You don't have to drive anywhere. It's convenient. Ted Farrow recently bought and read the book by Kim Thale of Soundgarden. Unfortunately, it was way too opinionated and political. Oh, wow. That's sad. Scott from South Carolina, I have a Keith Urban guitar you may be interested in getting back, Joe. I'm cool, man. I'm cool. I still have the first run that came out was actually not bad. The second was horrible. Yeah. Edwin says, this is actually a good comment. I think we need a new set of celebrities, to be honest. Yeah, things have just gotten more and more crazy with celebrities nowadays.
You got me and Joe.
Yeah. Oh my God. User Kid, Randy Jackson and Keith Urban sold cheap guitars too. Esteban disappeared, and those two filled the void. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know Randy Jackson did, but I knew Keith Urban.
The bass player, Randy Jackson?
Yeah, and he was also on...
American Idol.
Yes, he was a judge for that. Yeah, because he played bass for Journey, I know, for a while. And
he was a really good player.
Damn good player, yeah. And it took me a long time before I put that together. And I was like, why does that guy look familiar? And I was like, oh, that's why. Shredder says the gym was very expensive back then. Yes, it was. But boy, I sure wanted one. But man, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Let's see. Bottom feed on fire. Is that right? Do I have that right? The best
Bottom feeder on fire. Yeah.
bottom feeder on fire. Okay, thank you, man. The best luthier in the upstate for a refret. As a bass player, I regret selling my 84 GK 800. Oh, blessed. Yeah, all of y'all are blessed. The best luthier in the upstate for a refret. For a refret, I don't know right offhand. Man, I don't know. I would say, I went and did a video at Pecknell Music, and I talked to the owner there, and he said they had a bunch of had a few luthiers on hand and a bunch of techs that they're always working on stuff, and they get a lot of business. So I would call them, man. I would check with them first. Yeah, I would give that a shot first. Charlie S., I'm going to see Bonamassa here in Jersey tomorrow night. All right. That'd be a cool show, man. He's a fantastic guitar player. Matt Axman, I used to like drive-ins back in the day. Oh, man, I remember drive-ins. What was that one I used to go to a lot back in the day when Nathan was just a little... The Belmont Drive-In. That's what it was called. Yeah, Belmont Drive-In. You get in there, it's like $5.
I remember there was a drive-in back in Charlotte when I was a teenager, and it was an adult drive-in, and if you drove, you didn't even have to go into place, but if you drove to a certain place, you could see it from an angle, and you could kind of see the movie.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's starting to come back to me now. Yeah, that was, where the hell was that at? Yeah, I remember hearing about that now. It's starting to come back because we'd always talk about it. And if you get in a certain area, you can see. You just can't hear nothing. Like, who cares about hearing anything? Let's see. Jit Boy says at the movie theater, $100 for a bucket of popcorn with free refills.
Yeah, that's
$100.
That is accurate. Accurate.
Whew. $100. Yeah. Scott from South Carolina, I have a PV Randy Jackson signature model. I'm sure it was over $1,000 new. My goodness. Jit Boy says, I got to head out. Great show. You guys rock. Thank you, man.
Thanks, Jit Boy.
I'm glad your wife's doing well. That's awesome. Let's see, Mr. Oops. Let me move this. It just jumped. Let me situate this really quick, if I can. There we go. All right, Mr. Kevin Newman says that, Joe, I think playing guitar and eating them breakfast burritos makes you happy. Yes, it does, man. I'm easy to, that's easy to spot there, isn't it?
Breakfast burrito.
Enormous burritos from Burger King. I get those once a week, Friday morning. Yeah, that was it's easy to get burnt out on those things. But I currently still enjoy them, yes. Scott from South Carolina, Ibanez RG Prestige electric guitar has 27 frets. It's only $2,199. Ooh, goodness gracious.
That's all?
My gosh, that's a lot. That's above what I want to spend. Shredder, there was a adult drive-in behind the U.S. Air Force Base in Goldsboro in the 80s. Oh, wow. Man. Mikey, whose collection would you rather have, Bonamassa or is that Jim Irsay? I can't get out.
Yeah, Jim Irsay.
I guess Bonamassa, because I'm not familiar with who the other gentleman is. Because Bonamassa's got a bunch of stuff, man. But, yeah, he's got a bunch of stuff. I remember seeing an interview with him one time. Must have been on YouTube. It had to be. And they were, I think he calls his estate or his place it's called Nerdville or something like that with all this stuff. And they were doing filming in there. And he said, this is what it's like when you have nobody to tell you no. Nobody tells you how to spend your money. Nobody tells you can't get this. You can do it. And I was like, wow, he's single,
Yeah.
So, but that's what he said. This is what it's like when there's nobody around to tell you no. You can do what you want. with guitar gear. I was like, well, okay.
It'll spiral out of control.
Yeah. Man. I took it as him saying, I ain't got to worry about hearing no junk from nobody. I can do what I want. That's how I took it. But maybe I took it looking at it the wrong way. I don't know. Wayne said the one guitar I regret selling was a Gibson SG Melody Maker. The old Melody Maker. User Kid says there's a drive-in, a movie theater in, is that Monetta, South Carolina? Monetta. Interesting, man. I didn't know any of those were still even around, to tell you the truth. I think that one in Belmont still is in operation, too, I think.
Sound like a black lady's name. Monetta. Monetta Johnson. She didn't come to work today. Just like Monetta. She don't ever come. Oh, Monetta. Sorry.
Oh, God almighty. Oh, shoot. Okay. we got Mr. Curtis says a thunderstorm just rolled through the Nashville area. Oh, all right, man. Take cover. Be careful there.
Take cover.
Let's see. Ted Fair, supposedly the Rush show got canceled in Texas because they couldn't get their gear across the border from Mexico.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Man.
Interesting.
Oh, man. Shredder, my museum of unused instruments says no to me. There you go. Oh, my goodness. Let's see.
Museum of Unused Instruments.
Let's see. Tex says that Jim Irsay was the previous owner of the Indianapolis Colts, and he had so much money that he went after famous guitars like Eric Clapton's The Fool and David Gilmour's Black Strat that he bought at $4 million.
Jeez.
Wow. Ooh.
He knew what he wanted and went out and got
He
it.
knew what he wanted. He had the money to do it. Yeah. He said, I'm going to get this, and that's the way it is.
What is that for? Monetta.
I guess so. I guess so. And the funny thing is that's spot on too, man. Tex says, sadly, Jim Irsay died, and now his daughters are auctioning off his collection of guitars. Uh-oh.
Wow.
They're going to get some money, which that's pretty much what kids will do, man. What are they going to do with it?
Right. Exactly.
And, it's weird how that stuff works.
Can't take it with you, as they say.
A lot of places, especially old truck stops from back in the day that were family owned and operated, and the people that owned it passed away, and the kids get it, and they're like, they sell it out and let the big chains come in and buy out the property.
Mm-hmm.
They pay them a big hunk of money, and that's it. I was like, well,
that's that.
That's that. Rod says, nobody tells me no. I know better, but gas is a problem. Yeah. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Let's see. Shredder says, you guys have so many more guitars than I, so I feel normal. Oh, my goodness.
I'm glad we can make you feel normal.
Oh.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Oh, Lord. Let's see. We got Edwin says that one of my uncles ran an adult drive-in on 29 in the early 80s. You could see the screen from the highway. It was so bad. Well, I bet there's a lot of wrecks out there.
Right.
Watch the road, huh? Monetta, watch yourself. Oh, Lord. Carrie Crouch, Mr. Curtis. How's the Nashville Guitar Center? I'm thinking of making a trip down there this summer. I bet it's nice. Let's see here. Mad Axman says, I would like to have a Kirk Hammett's collection. He's got the Greenie Les Paul And Michael Schenker's Flying V. I didn't know he had Michael Schenker's Flying V from the UFO's first 3 albums. Wow, I didn't know that. Man. My goodness. Let's see. If Schrader says, if I pass away, hit me up for some deals.
If I die, hit me up for some deals. That's gonna be hard to pull off when you're dead.
Yeah, this let's see. User Kid says Vince Gill's guitar collection is impressive. Yes, it is. It is. Sure is. Let's see. Tex says, Ralph, was that a gas impression or your fake trumpet voice?
It has dual purpose.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Let's see. Mike E. chimes in. He says a lot of people pulling off onto the shoulder of that highway with the drive-in theater. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. That's funny.
You know who the star was in that movie? Oh, Moneta Johnson. She was the star in that adult movie.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord.
It's going off the rails.
Jesus. Okay. We got, let's see. Somebody asked Mr. Curtis about the Nashville Guitar Center. Mr. Curtis says, the Nashville GC is one of my favorite hangouts. It's a lot of fun. Oh, my goodness. Mr. Scott from South Carolina, brother, he says, Joe, are you still on for the August 1st performance? Yes, sir. As far as I know. Yes, sir. So far. We are still scheduled. Let's see. Mr. J says, I had an LP custom back in the mid-'70s. Would love to have that one back. Yes. Oh, man, yeah. Especially from then. Scott from South Carolina, I saw a quote, if I die, don't let my wife sell my guitars for what I told her I paid. Wow. My goodness. Yeah, that's what I was saying when I saw that thing on social media about Guitar Center. We will buy your used gear and, offer you a fair price. And I thought, no, you won't. So I think you're a lot better off going the Reverb route. If you you'll get more eyes on your listing that way. Now, look, if you're in a spot and you don't want to deal with shipping and you need to get something moved quickly, yeah, by all means, go to GC and do what you got to do. Mm-hmm. With that being said, the past few things I've gotten used was from Guitar Center online. So it works well in that manner. But I don't know. I just remember my experience when I went to trade in that telly that time a few years back. Well, longer than that. They really lowballed me, but
Yeah.
Oh well. Have you ever sold a guitar, Ralph, and you was like, "Damn, I thought I'd get more than that," or was it the opposite? Were you like, "Yeah, I did pretty good on that one"?
I went to this was, over 20 years ago. I went to a pawn shop. I think, is that guitar hanging there? Yeah, this white Yamaha, and I think it was a crate amp, I think. And I needed the money. My car needed fixing or something like that. I forget, but they didn't even want it. They didn't even want it. I was like, "What are you kidding me?" Yeah, no, we don't. That's not worth much. What?
Wow. Man.
I know.
Wow.
So I've never actually sold one. I tried. It didn't happen though.
Yeah, I remember, speaking of pawn shops, I remember I was in the same boat. My son he was just a baby. He was little, and we were low on cash, and I had a 12-string. What's that step down? It wasn't an Ovation. It was the step down. I think Celebrity was the step down from Ovation. I think that's what it was. Beautiful 12-string. And I took it to a pawn shop, and the guy, I didn't even get to really say a lot. He gives $50. That's what he said, $50. And I said, $50? I said, I paid right at $400 for this thing. He goes, you want $50 or not? I said, no. And I left, went down a couple of blocks down. Same thing. Guy said $50. And I knew then, I said, man, all these guys, they network together. They all have the price set.
They take advantage of the people that are in desperate need. You know what I mean?
Yes.
If they have to have, whether for rent, money, or whatever,
Yeah.
I guess I'll take the 50. And they know they're getting screwed, but they're that desperate, they'll take it. So 9 times out of 10, the pawn shop gets what they want.
But for me, for that story, I kept it. I didn't do it. I said, not for $50. And I must have got the money from my parents or something, because I didn't sell it to the pawn shop.
Right.
Guess I borrowed the money from them.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mike E chimes in. He goes, Phil McKnight said that he told his kids to sell his gear to Guitar Center when he passes away, so they don't have to deal with it. Well, there's an option.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not used to selling gear, or you gotta, like with Reverb and stuff, you gotta take pictures, type up a decent listing. I mean, you got to make it attractive to the people that are looking at it. You can't just say, well, here's an Ibanez for sale. Bloop, I want this much. You need to be a little bit more descriptive there and, make it enticing. Tech says that you guys got to check out the movie Chasers. It's filmed all throughout your state of South Carolina. The road trip from Charleston to Camp Lejeune in North Carolina and back. Very funny movie. All right. Let's see. AB Normal says that had a good and bad experience at Guitar Center. More bad than good, unfortunately. Wow. Can you go into a little bit of detail about that? I'm just curious. Y'all have heard my experiences. Shredder says, I got my Schecter at the Cleveland, on Clearwater. I'm sorry. Clearwater Guitar Center. Yeah, I need an eye exam bad. I was there for a recording seminar, but they had one reworked with EMGs.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's see here. Edwin Crane says also there was a gas station across the road from the drive-in parking lot, full on the weekends. I bet it was. Are you getting gas in that car? Mm-hmm. We need to go. Are you done? Yeah. Let's see here. Shredder says the Best Buy, there also sold guitars. Oh, Best Buy? You mean the big box store, Best Buy? Also sold guitars and amps just a few yards from the Guitar Center. Oh, back then. Okay, yeah. I haven't been to a Best Buy in, good God, probably since the late 90s maybe. I think there's still one is there still a Best Buy in Spartanburg there, right off the interstate? I think it's still there.
Yeah, there's a Best Buy, yes.
I have not been to a Best Buy in, man, forever.
I used to love to go into Best Buy.
I did too back then.
But now I have no idea what's going on there.
I don't either. I don't know what all, man. I mean, to me, it seems like Amazon and probably Walmart online has taken over that, pretty much all that industry there, I would imagine. The past few things we've bought, I just got it from Amazon. It's delivered to the house.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
User Kid says the good news is that you don't have to sell a guitar because you need the money. You can hold a sign in the middle of a busy intersection and wait for people to hand you money. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, that's the truth.
Have you ever done that, Ralph? Somebody standing there with a sign and you give them money?
Man, I've done it once. And I felt that's the only time I felt like this. I felt like he really needed the money. I don't know what the issue was, but that's the only time I did it. I hate when you're, they're at an intersection, they're up there, and then the light turns red, and you're sitting there right beside this son of a bitch, the whole time.
Yeah.
And act like you don't want to look at him, even though he's kind of waving his sign. I see your mother sign. Jeez.
Yeah.
You want me? You can't hardly read it. It's all chicken scratch on a ripped cardboard.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I've never done that. I've never given money to anybody doing that. Let's see. Scott from South Carolina. When Best Buy closed their music shop, I bought a burgundy Gibson SG for $3.99, like Angus plays. Wow. That just shows how out of the loop I was with Best Buy. I didn't know they had a music section.
I didn't know that either.
I never seen the Best Buy in Spartanburg. They never offered that. No. And I remember going there all those years ago. I never saw any guitars in there. That's wild, man. Huh. Interesting. Edwin Crane, there's a Best Buy in Anderson. Still, I bought a TV there a couple of years ago. It felt like mostly phones in there. Yeah, I don't know what all they're doing now. It's I have to maybe go to one just to see. That'll feel weird. Lanky, when I go to In-N-Out, there's a line for Best Buy every Sunday morning with people waiting to buy Pokemon cards. I don't get it.
How's that making such a big?
Is that still a thing?
Man,
I remember that when my kid was little.
He was over 30 years ago. My son was into it, and why is it such a thing now? I don't get it.
I guess it's come back around. I don't know. I remember, when Nathan was little, we'd buy him those cards every now and again, and man, he'd be trading with his buddies and all, and it was like a big deal. And I was like, well, okay, as long as he ain't doing nothing crazy, I don't care. But
that's true.
I never could. I felt like an old man. I was like, I don't get it. Why is that such a big deal? But I guess it's coming back around. I don't know.
A lot of people don't get this either.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. KD, new subscriber, goes, speaking of Angus, is anybody going to see AC/DC on the 11th? Oh.
Where will they be on the 11th?
Yeah, are you going, KD, by any chance? Are you going to that show? I would like to know how much tickets are to something like that.
I've been to an AC/DC concert, the loudest concert I've ever been to in my life.
When was this? When did you do that?
Oh, God, Joe, 20-something years ago.
Oh, yeah, I've always heard they played really, really loud.
And cannons, fire, Jesus, it's incredible.
Dang. Let's see. Shredder says, I preferred Best Buy to the Guitar Center. It had a sound room you could go in and crank.
Oh, wow.
I didn't see. I never seen that in a Best Buy in this area. Never.
Not here.
Even back in the 90s, that was not an option at this store. It sure wasn't. Yeah. Man, that is crazy to even read that. Huh? Let's see. Shredder says, Jitboy says they hype the Pokemon God Packs.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either. I don't know. Is that? I have no idea. I'm so out of the loop on stuff. Mikey says, I traded basketball cards as a kid. I don't understand the Pokemon thing. I don't either, man. We're just getting too old for that. All these new trends, right?
Yeah, I can't care about everything.
Yeah.
I can choose what I'd give my attention to.
I have to ask my son, say, man, what's the deal with the Pokemon? Is that coming back into style? He'd probably know. I don't know. When you're getting old, if your kid goes, I don't know, he'd be like, damn, he's getting old too. He's getting up there.
I don't know.
He's living his life, working his butt off. So KD says, yes, it's in Charlotte. Oh, okay. Well, interesting. That should be a great show. Yeah, man. So you are going. That's awesome, man. I hope you have a great time. AB Normal says, I traded in a Jazzmaster and good Lord, Aerodyne, I don't know, on a Music Man Stingray bass. That was a good experience. I traded an Ibanez Prestige. I guess he ran out of room there. I don't know. Part 2 next week.
He ran out of room
Johnson.
Or just passed out, one of the two.
I don't know. It started and it stopped. Edwin Crane, trends that need a GOB to tell them, get a life. Pokemon. Let's see. User Kid, when I left the doctor's office the other day, there were 3 people I saw that were dropped off with signs begging for money.
Wow.
Good gracious. A lot of people will do it and I remember seeing one time, and this is no kidding. I did that when I was coming up off an exit, and it was a stoplight, and I wasn't right up there where they were at, but I was close. The guy was out there with a cardboard sign, had his dog on a leash, and a couple of cars in front of me, it was a Mercedes, and he pulled, and the guy with the sign got in the passenger seat, and the light turned green, they drove off.
Yeah.
I said, son of a gun, can you believe that, man?
Yep.
I said, dang, he been out there all day, probably made more money than I did.
They supposedly make a good living, but could you live with yourself doing that? I couldn't stand out there. I'd feel like an idiot.
I couldn't do it. I don't know. I just couldn't. I guess it's different for everybody, but I just feel better knowing that I go to work and I made a living like you're supposed to. AB Normal, okay, you're talking about his experience, Guitar Center. I got that and the money back. It was a good experience. Then I had sold a few amps and pedals over the years, and they drastically lowballed me. Vintage acoustic amp, Fender. Oh, wow. So you had good and bad, like you said. That's yeah. Man, they did lowball you, didn't they? Ted Fair says you guys might enjoy their restaurant Rockin' Brews, co-owned by Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley. They play a lot of MTV era 80s videos throughout the restaurant on the large screen TVs. Now that's cool.
Rockin' Brews.
That would be cool just to experience one time. And, it'd be okay. And, okay, so with the amps and pedals, he said GC got over on them pretty good. But bills needed to be paid. I think if you trade in, you can negotiate a little more, but it's still way under what should be offered. Greed is their mantra. Yeah, like I said, if you're in a position you got to do what you got to do, I get it, man. It's just the way things go sometimes.
Yep, we've all been there.
I've been there. Yep, that's what I was going to say. I've been there, my friend. I surely have. Mikey, I don't know Best Buy. I didn't know Best Buy sold guitars either. Yeah, I did.
That's a new one to me too.
Yeah, because around here I've never seen that. So that's interesting, man. Golly.
To have the space. I mean, because I consider the Best Buy up here, it's a pretty good sized store, but to have
It's
a
big,
space for like play guitars and a section and a room, they must be huge in some places.
Yeah, that's impressive. Yeah.
I ain't never heard such.
That's impressive. I saw this on social media, Ralph, not long ago. I'm going to ask you, did you ever enjoy going like to a record store back in the day?
Yes.
And but like today, I know there's not a lot of those around. Would you care to do that today, or is that something you're like, nah, I don't really care about doing that?
No, I mean at the time, an album would come out where you'd want that album, and I like putting my hands on it and looking at the albums. Now it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's kind of, for me, that's faded away. That's something that I'm like,
did enjoy doing that, flipping through there. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, back in the day, I loved it. And then also, they had that section where the posters were. You could flip and go through the posters.
Yeah.
They were already in the little frames. You flip through them like a book. That was always cool. I always loved looking at the posters, too. But you hear the music playing.
They'd have the cassettes, and it'd be attached inside some big long white thing.
That white security plastic thing. And I was like, good God, you take that up. Yeah, I want to buy this. Yeah, you ain't getting away with that. And sometimes I remember you go to the store and they didn't have the tool to take it out, and they just give you the whole thing. You get home, and that thing would ruin a pair of scissors almost.
Yeah.
I'm like, I remember one time the scissors wouldn't work. I took a lighter,
melted
a big lighter, and was melting that thing and trying to get it out. I was like, this is crazy.
You're trying to get that Bruce Springsteen album out.
I'm trying to get it out so I could listen. Yeah, absolutely. Kerry Crouch, he says, I bought a TV with a soundbar from Best Buy last July when they had a sale. Bought online, drove 15 minutes away to the store, curbside, right to my vehicle back home, and hooked it up. There you go.
Everybody's got curbside.
Yeah, that is pretty convenient. I've done that a couple of times for Walmart. It's been a few years, but I have done it, and I liked it. Paid for it through the app on the phone. Went up there and got in the spot they told me to back into, and they brought it out, put it in the. That's when I got our new. Well, it's not new now, but our TV in the living room. That's what I did. I went up there and and bought a TV online, and they loaded it up, and I brought it home, hooked it up.
COVID did that.
Yeah.
There's before COVID and there's after COVID.
And there's after, yes. Yep. Wow, what a different world, isn't it? Man. Let's see. Let me go. Chat's jumping around. Kevin Newman says, I bet Angus don't do much headbanging these days. I would pass out. Yeah.
Speaking of pass out, I've seen here lately a couple of like what was the latest one was Lionel Richie. He got winded or something. He had to sit down.
Oh, really?
Yes, this was a couple days ago.
I didn't know that. Oh.
And then I had seen one. Rod Stewart did the same thing. This was
I heard about that. He needed some oxygen.
He had to sit down, and he had oxygen. So some of these people are just too old to.
Yeah.
You need to stop.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I mean, I understand that's their passion, but yeah, you're right. Your body's trying to tell you something. It's like you might not need to be doing this right now. Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, it's just a sign of time going by, man. We're getting older. Man, AB Normal says the explanation you asked for was way too long for one post. I had to post. Oh, I understand. I got you, man. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate you going through the trouble. But, yeah, it sounds like Guitar Center kind of undercut you there in the end, which they did me too, man. But I appreciate you taking the time to post it, sir. RG, years ago I heard that beggars in New York City made 6 figures a year? What? Wow. That's dang, man. What in the world? Man. Tex, hey Joe, are you going to play that Cobra Kai guitar, or is that just for us to look at and admire the graphics? If not, I get it. You don't want to scratch it. No, actually, I played it. I didn't play it last night. I played it a couple of days ago. Yeah, I played it for like an hour and a half. Yeah. But yeah, I will play it on here sometime. Yeah, and it plays great. Yeah, it's a great playing guitar. I love it, man. I love this graphics. Yeah,
we hadn't seen the Dweezil Zappa in a while.
Yeah, it's put up in a case. I had to make room for others, move them around, and yeah, that BC Rich Gunslinger. It's awesome. It plays phenomenal. Yeah. Let's see, user kid. I'm going to find me an intersection and take an empty guitar case with a sign that says "Working hard, but wife won't let me buy another guitar. Please help." There you go. Yeah, man. We'll play guitar for food or for money. Mr. Wayne says that I saw a guy that was begging for money getting a Jaguar at the end of his shift on Tavola Road in I-77. See there?
Tavola Road.
Yes, sir. That old Queen City there. My gosh.
I think Moneta lives on Tavola Road.
She probably does. Mike, he says, when I went to Chicago in March to check out the new office, I probably gave away $500 to people in the city. Freaking cold, and these people have toddlers with them selling cheap flowers. My goodness. Why in the world? I don't know their situation, but man, that's. Mikey says, if you figure you're out there begging, even if it's for drugs, you need the money more than me. Oh, I understand, sir. Wayne Cribb, New World Records on Independence Boulevard, awesome record shop. Oh, okay, there's one out there. We've been away from that area for a long time. Edwin Crane, Spencer still has posters and T-shirts. Oh, yeah, I remember Spencer's in the mall. They used to have a lot of cool stuff back in the day. Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Yeah, just don't look at the back wall, right, Edwin?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
AB Normal says a Guitar Center is like the casino. You may win, but the house always wins the game. Yeah, absolutely.
Got to know when to fold them.
That's right. No one to hold them, no one to fold them. Yes. Yeah, you're correct, sir. Text says, question for all you GOBs. Do you believe in having a beater guitar that you can bang around on without worrying about the finish or and toss it around? I have one, and then they are fun to keep by the bedside. Yeah, those are fun. I've got a couple of those that I don't play them much, but yeah, if you're just not worried about if it has a scratch on it or something.
I have one, yeah.
That's why I was glad to get a couple of guitars that I relicked myself, and if it gets a little ding on it, I'm like, it's fine. So I understand the logic there, yes. User Kid says, is the Cobra Kai guitar from the recent TV series? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would imagine so, yes. It's I haven't never seen it before, so I'm going to say yes. And yeah, it plays great. It's a phenomenal playing guitar. My very first Kramer Beretta. Yeah. Yeah, it's slick. I like that. But so what guitar for you, Ralph, if you had it, if it gets a little ding or something, you're like, it's okay.
I mean, I have one that is literally a beater. It's just a wall hanger that, like I said, if it gets beat up, I do not care. I mean, I care if most of mine get a ding or a chip or whatever in it. And I just noticed my Charvel, I was moving guitars around. The Charvel I've had for over 30 years, it's got a big old ding in the side of it. I'm like, have I never ever seen that before? I bet Joe did it when he was changing out my changing out my pickups. That's Joe. Joe did that.
Oh Lord.
Like my V, that's one of those. It's hard not to knock that around. This one right here, because it sticks out so long. Even me trying to hang it up, bing, son of a,
Yeah,
I'm scared, man. And I try to do it so carefully.
Yeah, V's are known for they're going to get dinged up.
He's got chips on the tips.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely.
Got dirt on the mud flaps.
That's it. Oh my goodness. Shredder says that yes, that's why I got a U Schecter already broken in, so no worries. Yeah, absolutely. Nothing wrong with that at all. Let's see. Joe, if you think about it, all of Eddie's guitars, including the Frankie and the Bumblebee, were beater guitars. That's true. The reason is because Eddie was hard on his guitars and experimented on them and didn't care. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. And he was able to set those things up and fix them, and he made those things just sound so amazing. Let's see. User Kid says that I had a kid from my jiu-jitsu class that had a role in the first 2 seasons of Cobra Kai. Wow. That's cool.
That is cool.
That is impressive. Kevin Newman. So, Ralph, who is tonight's sponsors?
Tonight's show was brought to you by the letter M for Monetta Johnson. By the letter M, like it's Sesame Street.
We're going to count 1, 2, 3.
Remember the two faces would come up. One would say Mo Netta, Mo Netta, and they would say the word together.
And then Morgan Freeman would come on the screen.
Company. I don't even know.
Morgan Freeman. He was on Electric Company. He would be on there.
Yes.
Morgan Freeman. Man, I remember seeing him when I was a kid. And I got older and I said, that's that man from the Electric Company. Scott from South Carolina. Paint markers do a good job covering up the dings. Yes, sir. Let's see. Mr. J says that, I didn't do the Guitar Center trade. I don't need the money. Thought if I could get the LTD and some cash, maybe I'd do it for a change. The G on the LP doesn't hold the tune. Oh, the G string. Oh, yeah, those are, from what I've heard, they're known for that, yeah. You might need to, I think I heard this from somebody else, another channel, might need to file that slot for that string on the nut up there. Maybe it'll kind of free it up, the string a little bit. It'll slide a little bit. Mr. Wayne says new records have been going for years. That was back in the 70s and early 80s. The guy I dealt with kept me in the loop on awesome music. Yeah, man. Yeah, the record store days are long gone. But I remember, certain things, man, like that, I thought would be around forever.
Yeah, you didn't. We took
The way we did stuff back then, I was like, oh, this will be, okay. And then you start hearing about things closing down. And then I guess it was about, I don't know, man, years and years ago, I started seeing on YouTube about malls being called dead malls because they start shutting them down and demolishing them. I was like, what?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that's sad. I never thought malls would become a thing of the past in some areas of the country. Now, here in Greenville, as of right now, the Haywood Mall is still doing good, but they've had some really bad things happen there recently with some shootings and stuff, let's just say. So I don't know if it's going to be up much longer. I don't know.
Anderson Mall seems to be doing okay with the guitar shop in it.
Isn't that great, man? I mean, that is just the perfect spot, I think, for that store right there in that area. And, yeah, Chris has been really posting a lot. I follow them on Facebook. Do you follow him on Facebook?
I do.
And, yeah, he's been putting some stuff up pretty good. A lot of the shops we visited, I follow them on Facebook. Some of them are pretty good about, keeping things posted, and some of them don't. Mm-hmm. Some of them, which I was kind of, I was like, wow, that's kind of surprising. Mm-hmm. But the ones I see that post a lot are the Guitar Shop and Cornerstone. They're always, and Cornerstone, shout out to Cornerstone, Art and Jackson just got where they're carrying Martin guitars now. And that's something they've been wanting for quite some time. So big shout out to Cornerstone Christian Music Supply. Yeah. They are now a Martin dealer, and I know Art said we've been waiting on that for a long time. So they got some brand new Martin inventory in just this weekend. So I was very happy for them.
That's cool.
I thought that was great. Mr. Randall Vandergriff, hello. I got a reissue of an old Harmony Sears guitar made by Samick. The original was hated. Have either of you bought a guitar that was so disliked or hated? Great question. Have we ever bought a guitar that was disliked or hated?
The brand? The brand?
Yeah, I guess just people didn't care for it. I don't know, sir. I can't say that I have.
I can't either, Joe.
I can't say that I have. It's a great question, though. I didn't know, but I almost got one of those old guitars. Oh, man, I'm drawing a blank on the name. They were popular years ago, like when our parents were young, and it come with the guitar case, had a built-in, amp in it. Mm-hmm. Those guitars that are black with the white pick guard and lipstick pickup, and almost got one of those, and just for the nostalgia aspect, and I thought, I ain't getting that. Those things play like crap, so I didn't. I never did. But
nor have I. I hadn't bought anything like that.
Yeah, I said, no, I don't think I'm going to do that. Tex says that, Joe, do you know what year your green BC Rich is? I want to get a BC Rich too, but I want a vintage one from the 70s made by, oh man, have you seen the Neil Giraldo Eagle model? No, Pat Benatar's husband. I can never pronounce his name. Geraldo, I think.
Geraldo. Remember Geraldo?
Yeah, Geraldo. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but yeah. Yes, use your kid down Electro. Thank y'all. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. The BC Rich, it's new, man. I think it's like a 2025. It's new. The Gunslinger, yeah, it's pretty new. Plays good though. Yes, plays really, really good. Edwin Crane, why is the man from Electric Company in jail on Shawshank? Edwin, I thought that when I seen it. Morgan Freeman, yeah. Mike E says Galleria malls with the high-end stores still do well. Man.
Location, okay. I reckon. Location.
I guess so. Ron says his first guitar was a Harmony Strat. He loved it. Yes, Dan Electro. Yeah, that's what I was considering 2 or 3 years ago, and I'm glad I didn't. Yeah, I just wasn't. I don't know. I was like, it'd be cool to have, but I'm not going to play that thing.
Exactly. Are you going to play it?
I can imagine taking that to Ralph's. Hey, look what I got.
The feedback and the noise we'd get from those.
Ralph said, them pickups be. Ralph said, take that to Monita's house and get it out of here. Damn. Okay, sorry. We got Bo from Tupelo. What's going on, Burrowland? Oh, man. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Well, we've hit our mark, folks. I am fried, man. I've been so busy this weekend. I'm so tired. And it's been really fun doing this show, Ralph. Thank you for being here as always. And a big, big thank you to the chat, man. Y'all make this so much fun. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell.
Just takes a second.
It just takes a second, and it doesn't cost you a dime, and it lets us know that you care. And so once you hit that notification icon, you'll get, be notified of all videos that come from this channel. And don't forget to subscribe to the German Butcher on YouTube. Very talented individual. He does all of his own editing and playing the songs himself, doing all the instruments. It's really cool. And be sure to check out his covers of all the Bruce Springsteen hits. No, I'm just kidding. But no, check him out, man. Show him some love over there at his channel, the German Butcher on YouTube.
I need to do one. I need to do one now that you said it, just for fun.
Just for fun. Yeah. And is there anything you'd like to add, man, before we close out this evening?
No.
All right.
No, there is. I do have something, Joe.
Okay.
Me and my wife will not be in town next week, which is the 4th on Saturday, which I figured we wouldn't have a show anyway.
Yeah, I'm
assuming.
They had to. It's funny you say that. I guess what I got a call from yesterday, George Coleman Ford, and they left a message. I had to call him back because I was asleep. And the man said, "I see you have a appointment with us today at 3:00, and you also have 2 recalls that need to be done." He goes, "Man, I'm just too full today. Can we move it to next Friday?" And I said, "That's fine." So I appreciate you telling me that. I meant to text it to you, and I just forgot because I had so much stuff to do here. So I said, "Yeah, man, I'll do it next Friday." He said, "Thank you so much for being easy to deal with." And I thought, wow, he must deal with a lot of rude people. But so I said, "No, man, that's fine. There's no problem." So yeah, I'll be doing that next Friday anyway.
Say hi to Minetta for me, Ralph.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank y'all so much for being here. We're going to jet out of here, and I got to get me some rest and get back in the saddle tomorrow for work. So yes, get back in there. Thank y'all so much, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
See ya.
All right, good night.